I didn't use all of the questions. I only used like the best ones because there are some pretty strange ones in there.
What were some of the strange ones? Do you know?
Would you rather only be able to use Paint or get molested by Shrek whilst Donkey is cancelling your Photoshop subscription?
What?
Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be starting a new series with, it's got a new guest. He's the first guest I've ever had on my channel. You probably know him, his name is Qehzy, he's got some really cool tutorials. And yeah, you want to say what's up?
What's up, guys?
Alright, okay, so what this series basically is, we're going to be doing 5-minute turns and making one design. And while one person is designing, the other person will be asking would you rather questions. And yeah, after the 5 minutes is up, we swap it to the other person and then they have to keep going with the design. And yeah, it should be pretty interesting. It's because we might have completely different ideas and we'll basically see where we end up. Should be pretty entertaining, pretty laid back. And yeah, so Qehzy's going to be starting off, so you're going to be looking at his screen right now. And yeah, do you want to be explaining what we're going to be doing?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna be doing a poster for Martial, and we have no idea what we're doing, obviously, like you said. So I'm gonna start off, probably not get too much, hand it over, and then it's gonna get interesting.
All right, okay, so you can get started on that. And
All
then,
right.
all right. The first question is, I just want to ask this. It's not really a would you rather question, but how do you feel to be the first guest on the BazDZN channel?
I'm honored, and it's pretty. I don't think I guess I have had guests before in a little series I did, but it's cool being the first guest on your channel. Obviously, we're sort of partners in a sense, so
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
it's not a surprise.
Okay, so the first question is, well, the first would you rather question is, would you rather design for Phase or for Optic, which is the new team they just started up?
Ooh. Phase or Optic? Probably Phase.
Yeah,
Just because I know, like, I'm friends, not really friends, but I used to design with a lot of the Phase designers now.
yeah,
And just that the whole team and organization is just really cool.
yeah. I'd probably say the same, just because I think Phase have a lot more prestige to them. They have like a really good
Yeah.
reputation, and of course Optic, they've only just started, so they haven't
Also,
really-
when, like, way back when, like, Optic and Phase were kind of like the two rival clans or whatever, and Phase was like just coming up, sort of, and like hitting the big time. I remember I always liked Phase over Optic because everyone liked Optic like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, I've got Phase. I've got the Phase logo on my PS4. It's been there for like years.
Dang.
Yeah, true fan right here. All right, okay. Next, would you rather question is, would you rather get rid of the undo shortcut or the tools for shortcuts, like the P for pen tool, the E for eraser, and all of that?
Probably. Ooh. Well, the undo is so handy.
Yeah, it is.
Shoot, hold on. I'm struggling with this pen tool right now. So I keep the undo for sure.
I don't know,
That was-
because if you think about it, it's literally just going to edit and then pressing undo. But then
Yeah, but I mess up so much that I've used it probably 20 times already in this 2 minutes.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
And I don't really use the other shortcuts that often anyway.
I kind of make it my mission to kind of learn all of them, because I don't know why. It's just in tutorials makes them a lot easier, and it just makes your workflow a lot faster.
That's true.
So yeah, I just prefer to do it that way. Okay, this is kind of a cruel one, but would you rather use Comic Sans forever, or every typeface you see has a poor kerning? If you don't know what kerning is, for the people watching, it's like the spacing between letters is like really close together.
I definitely could not use Comic Sans forever.
Mate,
So
I'm not sure. I think you can bang out some pretty good 3D Comic Sans logos and stuff like that.
no, I don't think so. Yeah, so I deal with poor kerning for sure.
Yeah, I suppose.
You just have to adjust everything.
I suppose you get used to it, really.
Yeah.
But I suppose you get used to the Comic Sans as well.
Yeah, but everything would be so boring, Comic Sans. Oh my god.
Yeah, I have got.
No one would take you seriously either.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen notices on like police cars in Comic Sans. It's completely unrelated. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, okay. I've got another question, like kind of similar to that one coming up. But would you rather design a logo for a celebrity or a known or a new upcoming social media like Instagram?
Oh,
That's quite a good question.
yeah. It'd probably really depend on the celebrity, but like if it was someone I really liked or something like that, but probably like the upcoming social media. That would be really cool.
Yeah, it kind of depends because they're completely different things. Like,
Yeah.
if you like were to work at Instagram, you'd be with a team of designers. Whether if you're like a celebrity, it'd be just one. You might be the one, and that'd be pretty damn sick. Just to say you were like a footballer's designer or something like that, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, and then you could become like close with him and become buddies. Like that'd be worth it.
Yeah, that'd be sick. But okay, would you rather use GIMP or Microsoft Paint forever?
Oh, that's easy. I would use GIMP. That's what I started off on.
I've actually never used GIMP. I'm not actually. I've heard of it. I kind of know what it is, but I'm not too sure.
It's just a very simple Photoshop with like less things you can do essentially.
Free?
Yeah, it's free.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I think there was this period, like, I think it was about a year ago, where like designers, there are actually like these paint designers coming out, like using the paintbrush in Paint, making cartoon banners.
I know someone I follow, like from like the old community, Flugs. Like he used to be in like some teams I was in and stuff, like way back when. Yeah. And I still follow him on Twitter and everything. I see him tweet every now and then. He used to do that stuff, and like it'd take him so long, and he used to do some crazy stuff. So yeah.
Okay, guys. So I just got Qehzy's design, and yeah, we're gonna be seeing what I'm gonna be doing with this, and now Qehzy's gonna be asking the questions. So yeah, hopefully I don't mess this up too much.
Okay. Let's see. Would you? Oh wait, that's the one. Wait, is that the one we just did? Yeah. Oh, now, would you rather be a designer for a company or a designer in any community you like?
It depends. It's because I suppose I'm a designer for the Call of Duty community right now. So the goal is to kind of become a designer for like a company. So it kind of depends on how much the community work will escalate in like terms of popularity and all that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Depending on the community, if it's really beneficial to be in the community, then the community. But definitely, we're all trying to work for a company. Yeah. It would have to be like a cool company too. Like I don't want to work for just like I don't know.
Or like Apple.
Yeah, like Apple, like a Google, like just like a company that's chill like that.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
All right, this is pretty. I think I read this one when you tweeted this out, so I saw this one. All right. Would you rather create an advertisement shown worldwide with no credit given, or a smaller ad and everyone knows you made it?
Oh, that is a good one. I don't know. Probably a smaller one, because for the big one, you're not going to benefit from it at all. Like literally nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
So, any point?
I'm on the opposite side, because every ad I've ever seen to this day, like that's been popular or on TV, like billboards or anything, I have no clue who made it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I might as well, like, I know I made it, so when I see it, I'll be like, hey, I made that. And like my friends would know, and obviously that'd be cool, just to have my work shown worldwide or something like that. Yeah. Even if no one knows I made it.
Yeah, that's true. It's because you could also add it to like your CV and all that.
Yeah, and then if a company sees it and they're like, that's really cool, I want to find out who made it, they'll dig and find out, and then
yeah, that's true. I suppose that's a better answer.
Yeah. Well, I saw the question before, so I had a little time to think ahead.
Okay.
Would you rather steal work and get appreciation you don't deserve, or make your own work but don't get appreciation that you deserve?
I've always kind of said like kind of as something I don't know if I've really said this on my channel, but on Twitter I kind of preach this, but like there's no point in stealing a work because you're actually not benefiting from it at all, because you're either doing it just to get likes or to get popularity, but what does popularity actually get you in the end? Like it's not going to get you a job or anything like that, so there's literally no point in doing it whatsoever. So yeah, it's kind of my way of looking at it.
Yeah, that's exactly true. And if you do copy something, get a lot of appreciation for it, people are going to ask you for stuff and want to buy stuff, and they'll be like, hey, I want it like this, and you're like, I can't do that.
Yeah, and if it is really that popular, I'm sure the person that made it will see.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, and you're screwed either way.
Yeah, so there's literally no good outcome when it comes to stealing work at all.
Oh. It's amazing how many people do it though. You know,
Yeah,
like
it's kind of mad.
you see it all the time. It's nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, would you rather design without brushes forever or design without the pen tool forever?
Brushes, hand down. Pen tool's my baby. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. I use pen tool for pretty much all of my designs.
Yeah.
I can go without it. No way.
I feel like, yeah, I use brushes maybe like once or twice in a project, depending on what it is. So I could easily use something else. But like the pen tool is a must need, because if you can't use the pen tool and you need to use the pen tool, there's no replacement for that. You can replace brushes with other things, essentially.
I suppose if it was kind of like you knew you were going to lose your brushes at this time, you just turn all your brushes into stocks in a PSD or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Cheat, a loophole in the question. But yeah.
Yeah, pen tool is worth too much. Let's see. All right.
No, I don't know about you, but I think I'm doing pretty well for the time I've got. I'm not doing too bad.
How much time's left?
There is 18 seconds.
18 seconds.
Oh no, I want to add something quick. Am I gonna find it? Screw it, we'll just use this one.
I'm excited to see where you went with this.
You are?
Oh man.
Nah, it's a bit mad. Okay, time's up.
Oh.
Alright, I'm just gonna finish fiddling with the stock and then I'll send it.
Boy.
So now Qehzy's got the sticks again. He's now control. You're now looking at his screen, is what I'm trying to say, in a fancy way. But yeah, it's not working. But okay, so we're gonna go back onto the questions, and you guys get to see Qehzy design. Hopefully it turns out all right. I just see a kind of clash in styles going on right now. Okay. Would you rather have all your PSD files get corrupted, or have all shortcuts in Photoshop be removed?
Shortcuts in Photoshop.
Yeah, I think without a doubt, because I remember I designed, actually my first ever design was on it was on my mum's laptop. It was really bad. I actually remember what the design looked like, and I remember everything, but I just don't have the design anymore. It sucks, because if you're watching this video now and you are new to designing, or even like, it actually doesn't really matter if you're new to designing, save all your PSDs, because they are so fun to look back on, and it's really inspirational to like look back at your old designs. And yeah, I might make a video on that, so let me know in the comments if you want to see a video on my really old designs. But yeah, so what's your opinion on that question?
I can't select my brush right now. Hold on, Photoshop's glitching.
Maybe you need the shortcut that you've now just deleted with all your saving all your PSD files.
Dude, I don't have like any PSD files now, because they keep taking up space, so I keep backing them up.
Yeah, I use Dropbox like for everything. Like
I should have done that. Why didn't I think of that?
You can still. I literally have no files on my Mac whatsoever. My memory's still completely full, because when you have Dropbox, you can actually download it. So when you open your Finder, it's literally, there's like a little, on the side, there's a Dropbox folder. So I literally have all of my designs, all of my files, everything in there. So it saves everything.
I need to do that. I don't know why I haven't thought of that. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
I do have to pay monthly for it, but it's worth it. It's like £9. So, and because everyone likes to rip the UK off, it'll probably be $9 as well, just because they can't be asked to change it in currency. So yeah. Okay, would you rather use Paint for every design, or only be able to use 5 layers in Photoshop? There was a reply to this question where I think someone said you could just merge all your layers into one in Photoshop.
I was about to say that.
But yeah, don't just completely ignore the merge feature in Photoshop.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. That is such a good question.
That is.
I'd probably do the 5 layers in Photoshop and just figure out some way to get around it.
Yeah, same. It's because I'm like, if you see me draw, I'm the most awful drawer you've ever seen. Well, you haven't seen me, but yeah, I am the worst drawer in the entire world. So that wouldn't go down well. So I'd probably use Photoshop. And the file I literally just sent you was only 5 layers as well. I just counted, and that already looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that I could make something work in 5 layers, but that could be a new series idea, like working with a limited amount of layers. But I don't know.
That would be
yeah,
pretty good.
I keep thinking of these new video ideas during this video. But yeah, that was a good.
We gotta
question.
keep this under wraps. We can't put this up.
Yeah, I need to center the video now. Okay. Would you rather use paint for every design, or only? Oh wait, that is the same question. My bad. Would you rather design on a Mac for the rest of your life, or a Microsoft computer? So only use a Mac or a Microsoft computer.
Mac, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard question though, because for the rest of your life, by the time you're like 40, and if you're designing, like Apple could be over, and you'll still be working on like a 20-year outdated Mac.
I'm banking on Apple doing good things though.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good bet. Yeah, I think mainly just because Mac was like made for this media production and kind of stuff like that. So yeah, I'd probably go for that.
By the way, I have done a whole lot of nothing on this. Like, I'm trying to, like, my computer's being so slow that I added like a little bit, and then I'm trying to get like the Man United logo in this, and it's not working for me. Figured out a slight loophole in our clashing ideas.
Yeah.
A way to not ruin it, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
And you'll see that when you get it back. But yeah.
All right. I actually forgot to set the timer for Qehzy's term, so I think we'll give you 45 seconds, because I think we have just gone over 5 minutes. If not, we'll be pretty close. So yeah, I'll give you 45 seconds. Let me actually set the timer this time. 45 seconds starting now. Okay. Next question. Would you rather spend an hour on a design that looks good, or 5 hours on a design to make it look amazing?
Say that again?
Would you rather spend an hour on a design, or 5 hours making it look amazing?
Probably 5 hours.
Yeah, I think it kind of depends on what it's like, who it's for. If it's gonna be like on a billboard and seen by thousands and thousands of people.
That's true.
I'd rather spend a lot more time on it. But whether it's like, I don't know, like something like personal for you, then I'd probably spend like an hour, because I ain't got no time for that. But that's such a bad meme. Alright, okay. So yeah, now I'm gonna be carry on designing. Let's actually start the timer this time. So let me just get that up real quick, and yeah, we'll get started. Okay, that's starting, and okay. So I might actually do some color correction. Do you have the questions open?
Yeah.
Okay, I did tweet out while we were in the break, just asking for a bit more if we like any more questions. So you might want to check that out.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. We have 2 more though, so let's do these. Or is it 1 more? Yeah, it's 1 more. Would you rather be a part of the Sidemen as a designer, or F2?
Do you know who the F2 are?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to that.
Okay. I don't know. It's kind of a strange question, because I think the obvious answer would be Sidemen, just because like they have a lot bigger following. But then, like the F2, they have connections to Adidas and a bunch of other like companies. They have connection with football players as well. So it's kind of a tough question, really. I don't know. Probably, I think Sidemen is because right now I'm trying to get my YouTube going, and then that'll probably be the best way to go, just for social media knowledge.
Yeah, I'd say, well, F2, it's only 2 people, and they both are on the same channel as this, and the Sidemen are, what is it, 7 different people on different channels, and they have multiple channels. So like that's so many more places you can be seen and stuff, social media. Yeah, so I'd say the Sidemen. But I think F2 are really cool. I wouldn't mind designing for them. I wouldn't care if I got a decision.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't give it.
Yeah, you can't be really picky in those situations.
All right, I found one that was tweeted at you earlier. That was like a screenshot. I don't know if you saw that one. Maybe we did this. Did we do this? No. Okay. Would you rather be at the peak of the community but you don't improve, or be at the bottom and improve but don't get as much recognition?
What? So the peak and improve?
The peak and you don't improve, or the bottom and you improve but you don't get as much recognition.
Well, suppose if oh wow, okay. Well, you can't see what I'm doing right now, but it's it's pretty interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know, because if you're at the bottom, then you can get to the point of being at the top, if that makes sense. But then, I suppose, if you're looking at a business standpoint, being at the top and not improving doesn't really help, because then, if you're in business, then you need to be able to adapt to new trends and all that. Probably being at the bottom, because like I mentioned earlier, like the whole idea of this designing for a community is about practice for designing in the real world. So I suppose I'd rather be at the bottom and improve.
Yeah, I look at it like once you if you're at the top, part of the good of being at the top is working your way from the bottom to the top. But if you're at the top and you can't continue improving, you're kind of just forever level, and that's sort of boring. Like, I'd rather be at the bottom and always be able to get better and kind of go through that journey of getting better.
Yeah.
That whole rundown, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. I found another one scrambled in these tweets. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one for you, but no Cinema 4D for a month or no Photoshop for a month.
Yeah, to be honest, when I first started, I did use a Cinema 4D a lot more than I do right now. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, if I was to base it on right now, I'd keep Photoshop hands down.
Yeah, see, if you were to ask me this like a year or two ago, it'd be really hard, but I definitely don't use Cinema 4D as much as I did.
Yeah, I think times changed. Like I said before, like trends change. Like everyone used to do 3D, but nowadays it's. I just realised that I just put Martial after you've already put it, but yeah. Oh, damn. Oh well. It's fine. I kind of did it in a different way, but yeah, as trends change really. But the thing is, like, even if you use Cinema 4D, where are you going to put it? Like, you can't really put that into Photoshop to edit it.
That's true. So. Well, there's some people who can do like everything in Cinema 4D for the most part, missing a few things like I'm sure modeling. Like Triumph, and they get all the lighting like perfect, everything looks realistic. Yeah. So there's a few people that could probably pull it off, but it'd be really difficult. I don't see why you would want to go without Photoshop.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
All right, here's kind of a silly. Okay, would you rather be the designer for Messi or Floyd Mayweather?
I don't really follow boxing, so it'd be Messi hands down.
Yeah, first of all, Floyd Mayweather can't even read, so
can he not?
No, he can't. That's like a thing. Like he always gets clowned for it, but he's super rich, so he might pay you really well.
Yeah, he might give you free private jets.
But I feel like Messi was way more known and he's just a lot cooler.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I've finished. Well, the time is up. It's not for the design isn't finished. So that's my time done. The design is now finished. Bear in mind, guys, we did only have 20 minutes to make this. To be honest, I think we did pretty well. But okay, I'm about to save it, send it through to Qehzy, and then we'll get the final thoughts.
Let's look at this. It's looking sick. That looks good.
All right. I think we actually did really well. I know I've said this a few times, but I think
really well for 20 minutes.
Yeah, really well for 20 minutes. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this new series I did, don't forget to comment, and of course don't forget to check Qehzy out, because he uploads really good content as well. His links will be in the description. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.